Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Chloe's back, back, back. Tell your friends, oh. What's up, dudes? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Chloe. I am a full-time college student, yikes, and a part/full-time-ish reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Thrifter, Depop, Curtsy, and some other places. If you're not new here, welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Yes, I am back. Wow. I mean, I guess you guys saw a video probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I haven't recorded a video in 2 months, maybe? And today we're just gonna do a very chill, something I haven't done because I basically only do hauls. Sorry. But we're gonna do a ship with me. So the reason I haven't done one of these before because it's a little more work for me just based on the way my shipping system works, because I don't ship from my house, I ship from my storage unit. I can't film there because it's A, very loud because cars drive by, B, terrible lighting, and C, it's a hot mess and a half. So, and she's also going over some like interior design crises right now. So that wasn't the right word. Crises? Maybe that was right. Crises? I don't know. I'm not an English major. So yeah, we're just gonna start, and then I'm just gonna talk a little bit about how life has been the last 2 months, why I haven't filmed and why I stopped editing and posting, and why I'm slowly dying inside. Okay, so to start off, I will also tell you what these things sold for. I did prepare that. Wow, look at me actually prepping for things. Okay. So first up, I sold these little kid Tevas. They're so cute. These I got for free a really long time ago. I sent them into ThredUp. They accepted them, but they didn't sell. So I just decided to sell them myself. And I'm a bad reseller, and you know, I sometimes use pictures that maybe I shouldn't, but until I'm told no, you know, it's better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission. Sometimes. Life motto. Try it out. So before you like hate on me in the comments, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to, but I do it. So yeah, come at me. Okay. Okay, that's enough. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can hit me up and I'll let you know. I just don't want to say it directly. But okay, so these guys sold for $17, and I sent out an offer, so it was discounted shipping, so I probably made like 12 bucks off them. But again, they were free and a super easy list because I didn't even take pictures or look at information. I just kind of copy and pasted. And so these guys are going in a little padded flat rate envelope. I love these. They're super perfect. I used to use them a lot more for Poshmark orders, but I kind of stopped because then I ran out and didn't have enough to use on eBay when I needed it. And then I just got a lot used to the like Tyvek envelopes, so I just kind of stopped using padded flat rates. But these, stuff like this, like I don't want to put this in a Tyvek because it's gonna like all over the place in the mail, and that's not a move. So they're more protected in this. And then in all of my all my orders actually, I have a little business card. This is Cover the Chaos. On the back, it has my logo, and then it has my Instagram handle. You can make these for like pretty cheap online. I know a lot of people use Vistaprint. I am lucky, and I have an uncle who owns a printing small business, so I can sometimes pull the I'm your favorite niece card because I'm his only niece. And sometimes he'll give them to me for free. Kind of depends on the week, to be honest. He's one of those people, you know. But this time I got them for free, so that was nice. But they're pretty cheap if you want to order them online. I think it's really cute. I love it. It's just a good way to, like, you know, like brand association, not brand association, what is it called? I just took my management final, fun fact, 2 days ago. I didn't do amazing on it, but it's okay. What is it? Brand I don't know what it's called, but anyways, it's like, so people, the more people see your name, the more, like, you know, it's like why people put up advertisements like at a soccer game or something, because it's like they see your name and then they think of something they want and they're like, oh yeah, I saw this thing, like, and they subconsciously, you know, think about it. I am blanking on that word. This is why I didn't do great on a management final. That's life. Okay, and then sometimes I put little thank you stickers on the outside. I just think they're cute. That's upside down. There you go. I got these on Amazon for like, I got a roll. Oh no, these ones I got for Christmas, but I have bought them before on Amazon, but my little cousin bought them for me for Christmas. She was sweet. So yeah, so there's my first one. Yay! wait, these sales are from Tuesday and Wednesday. So I pulled the sales from today, but then I actually prepped my labels yesterday because I was gonna go do shipping yesterday and then life happened and I didn't. So I usually ship Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I usually ship 3 days a week because that's just what's realistic, especially because I don't ship out of my house. So I have to like make a trip. It's not far, like I'm exaggerating that, but it's just like really 3 minutes away. But it's just like the having to get up, having to leave my house, having to go do that and then come back and like just blocking out a time, you know. I can't like multitask, like do a shipping here and then if I have to go do something, I can do it. And yeah, so yeah, so I have to kind of like plan it out like that. And then that way too, I have like a kind of a consistency for myself to hold myself accountable. The last like month I've been terrible and haven't done it, and I feel bad for my poor mailman because I plan like 3 months of the porch pickups. If you don't know what that is, basically it's like the mailman, I'm looking at the wrong place, sorry. Basically the mailman comes and picks up your packages for you. Yeah, you schedule it online, it's free. Just go to USPS.com, schedule a pickup, blah, blah, blah. And you can do it all in advance. So I literally schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday for like 3 months. And usually I'm so good about it, but sometimes I don't do it. And then sometimes the mailman gets mad at me and he's like, Loki called me out before, and then the post office called me and we're like, Chloe, you can't do that. And I was like, this is awkward. But anyway, so the last 2 weeks I've kind of been really bad about it, and like today is Thursday, so I didn't ship yesterday. Sue me. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. Okay, so anyways, moving on. Now I am going to do some eBay and then some Posh. It's just kind of what fits in these little poly mailers that I got. Okay, so these are eBay, obviously. I bought these with my eBay shipping credit, so I have an eBay store. I have the premium, which I have a yearly subscription, so I pay, I want to say $60 a month. Totally recommend. I get 1,000 listings for free that I can list, and I have more listings than that, so I am covered on that. And then I have to pay a little bit for the extra ones. But yeah, I bought these not realizing how small they were, and so now I have like a ton of them, and it's like I don't ship that much small stuff. So I've started like just shipping some of my Poshmark stuff in here to kind of get rid of them because I don't know what to do with them. So, and then I can just like save the Tyvek so I don't have to order more. But basically, they were free, so whatever. But I messed up, but it's fine. Some people, like, I don't know, like I've heard people say like, oh, I don't like using eBay supplies for like Poshmark sales, yada, yada, yada. I'll be honest, I don't really care. Like, I don't know. I don't think buyers really care that much. I mean, every now and then you'll get like, you know, Negative Nancy or Karen or whatever that'll like give you a bad review and like, the packaging was horrible, I didn't get tissue paper and I didn't get a card and you know, everyone gets that girl. And like, I feel like you get that girl even if you did put the tissue paper. Like, she'd be upset about something. Like, you know, that person is always upset about something. So I don't really care. I've never had anybody say anything about like they used eBay shipping supplies on my Poshmark order. Do you like that voice? I don't. So yeah, so I still do it. But yeah. Anyways, okay. So next up, I sold this Gap t-shirt. This was from a garage sale like a really long time ago, and I sent it in a thread up. I think my cost of good was 40 cents. It's just this cute little Gap like essential tee, essential crew I think it's called, but it sold same day that I listed it. It came back to me. It didn't sell on thread up. It came back, so I may or may not have, you know, borrowed some pictures. I don't know, you tell me. And then I listed it and it sold the same day on an offer on eBay for $8. I don't care, it was 40 cents, so, and I didn't do any work, so I'm fine with it. And then I always have the buyer pay for shipping on eBay. And I honestly usually overcharge for shipping, not necessarily on purpose, but it's just kind of like, one way I can eliminate, you know, a thing that I can't speak English today. I mean, I can't really any day, but today is worse. I'm fried. It's finals week. I'm done, but like after everything that went on in my brain the past 2 weeks, my brain's just dead. I can't life. So anybody else college student understand that, or once was in college and understand that, because I apologize in advance. But anyways, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I overcharge for shipping just because like sometimes Oh yeah, because I don't want to weigh the stuff ahead of time because that just takes time that I don't want to deal with. And like I said, I have 2 different locations. Like my scale is at my shipping location and then I package stuff up here and it's not practical for me. So I don't do that. So it'd be like that. So I just kind of estimate and like every top, ever since I used to do $4.99 for like t-shirts and like light shorts and stuff, but now I do $5.99 because the rates raised. And I also live in California, so you know, unless I'm getting an order in California, it's gonna be expensive, just because, you know, it's farther and just the shipping prices out here are kind of outrageous to go other places. So most of the time it comes about, like, I think this probably cost me like $4 something. So they paid $5.99. So I made like $1 or something. But basically usually what happens is it kind of just outweighs itself. So like instead of paying fees, like the extra shipping that people paid, it pays for my fees. And like I've only ever had one person ask for a shipping discount. They were just like, hey, I don't think this is actually going to cost that much. Like, are you able to reimburse me for shipping? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I don't care. You know, like, if you're going to ask me for it, I don't care. That's fine. It's just like, after I ship it, then I know how much it actually weighed and how much it actually cost me. So it takes me a second to do that. But to list it, it's going to take me longer. So that's why I don't do that. But if anybody were to ever ask again like that person, I don't care. I'd be like, sure, dude. Let me reimburse you real quick. Like, it's like $1 or $2, you know? I feel like most people probably just don't care. Like, when you buy an item, you know you're gonna pay for shipping, and whatever the person says, that's what you're gonna pay. Like, don't buy the item, you know? So anyways, so I probably made about $8 on that after fees, with the shipping that I made on it. Okay, next up, oh, I guess I should show you. Is this just cute little Stranger Things t-shirt. It says Hawkins, Indiana. I love selling like little graphic tees and stuff, even if they're like Target. Like this was probably sold at Target, but I don't really care. Oh no, it says Netflix official merchandise. I don't know what that means, but it was $1 on dollar days, and I love little graphic tees. So this actually sold for more than I was expecting. It sold for full price on eBay, so it sold for $14.99, and then they paid for shipping, and I definitely made a little bit on this. So I would say I'd probably made about 14 to 15 bucks on this, and I paid $1 for it. You know, don't sleep on little stuff like this. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on your business model. Like if you're not shopping at dollar days or like the bins or something, like maybe picking this up for like $3 probably isn't the best decision. And I also have like a very automated like listing system, and like a lot of my stuff is like automation, like honestly, and I don't mean automation by like bot and like yeah, that too, but like I don't just mean that. Like I just have a very like strict scheduling system to like really minimize the amount of time I put into things. Like I batch work everything. I have a virtual assistant that lists for me, and she's super quick now, especially with stuff like this, because she literally, I've never told her to do this. She just kind of does it, and sometimes it bothers me because like she'll forget to change something, which isn't a big deal, but she'll literally like copy and paste a description that she used for another listing and like put it into that one. Sometimes she'll like forget to change the color or something, which like it doesn't bother me, but it takes her seconds. So, and she's a really good price for me. She lives in the Philippines, so if you're interested in like knowing about my virtual assistant and how that works for me, I have actually a podcast episode that I did recently, and I really went into detail about how I found mine, and I've had multiple, my experiences on them, what I recommend, and all that stuff. So if you're ever interested in listening to my podcast, it is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and the links are in my description down below. It's called Thrifter's Chaos. I've been doing that a lot longer than I've been on YouTube. So that stuff is more like how-tos, like informational stuff, whereas like my YouTube is like hauls. That's why I made YouTube. I wanted to do hauls because I want to show people what I got. So yeah. Next up is this Without Walls sports bra. I picked this up at the same garage sale, actually, that I picked up the, I can't figure this out, that I picked up that Gap shirt. So it was like 40 cents. I just thought it was cute. I've had this for like a hot minute, and it sold for a lot more than I was expecting. It sold for 20 bucks on Closet Clear Out using Becky Parks / I don't know who invented it, maybe she did, Closet Clear Out method, where you just like message the buyer and you're just like, hey, would you be interested if I dropped the price, da 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 da. It actually works really well for me. I make quite a bit of sales usually on Closet Clear Out. So yeah, so this sold for quite a bit. My return on investment was great. I'm pretty sure this has been listed since, I want to say like July or August though. But it's a tiny thing, so it doesn't really take that much room to store. For like bras and stuff, I don't use my tote scan inventory system. If you're interested in that, I do have a podcast episode on that as well. I will never go back to a normal inventory system. That will be my life forever and ever, and it's been my savior in life. Also, Hope from Rags to Riches did she started using ToteScan, and she did like a whole tutorial on her inventory system and like how she does it and stuff on YouTube, so you can like visually see it if you're more of a visual learner. So check out her channel. Love her. She's so sweet. So she goes into like super detail about that if you're interested in the ToteScan app. I'm not sponsored. I'm not, I don't even have, they don't do affiliate. I don't really know. I don't know them at all. I just know it from Amazon. I just randomly was like scrolling on Facebook. Like my FBI agent was really like in my head that day, and I saw an advertisement for it, and I was like struggling with my inventory system, and I was scrolling through Facebook, saw an ad, and then I just bought it and figured it out. I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes, you know? Alright, next up was this Project Social Tee top. So this brand is actually usually sold at Urban Outfitters, but it actually is its own brand. It's a boutique brand out of LA. But they basically, it's Project Social Tee, so they usually just make like cute little t-shirts and like basics and stuff. I really like this brand. They have really cute stuff, and it's done well for me. So this sold for $18 on an offer. I got it for $1 on Dollar Days, and it's been listed for probably since like November, I want to say. So yeah, so I'm also, I mean, I guess I always do this anyway, but I'm also being very, very lenient with offers lately. As you can see, I sold that top for $8 earlier. But I just have so much stuff. Like, that's part of the reason I've been so stressed out, is like I have over 1,600 active listings. That is way too much for one 21-year-old full-time college student to handle. I'm struggling, y'all. Like, I'll be honest, you know, I've lost too many things that I'm wanting to admit. And just having to cancel orders. I'm lucky that a lot of it has been on Poshmark, and Posh really has your back when it comes to that, and you don't really get penalized. You know, you shouldn't do it. You don't ever want to do that if you can help it. But, you know, it happens sometimes, and you can't, I mean, you can get down on yourself, but like, there's nothing getting down on yourself is going to do other than make you feel bad. So, you know, it's just like, I just kind of evaluate like, okay, how did this happen, and what can I do better next time to make this not happen, right? Like, even though my inventory system is amazing, and it's not the inventory system is the reason I'm doing this, it's because sometimes I go too fast, and when I'm inputting stuff, you know, sometimes something slips into a bag, and then when I go to search for the item, it's not inputted in my inventory system. It's in a random bag, and I don't know where it is. So it's kind of annoying, but, oh, I forgot to show you. Okay, this Silence and Noise, it's already pre-packaged, so I'm not going to open it, but it's just like a little kimono. It's a cute little kimono. I bought this from someone's inventory. I bought out like a 2 for $20 closet. It was like 300 items. So my cost of good for this was $1.68, and it sold from an offer of $25. I was actually really impressed with the offers this week and last week. They've been like very reasonable. But anyway, so yeah, so I have a lot of stuff, and it's just like, ugh, it's too much for me to handle, and I'm really just trying to get rid of stuff. You'll see I sold like 2 big bundles because I posted this thing on my Instagram that was basically like, lowball me, like make a bundle, put as much as you want in it, and lowball me, like source from me, you know, because as you guys know, like I'm a low cost of goods seller, so as long as I'm not losing money on something, like I don't care, you know. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the Tyvek envelopes now. If you don't know, these are the Tyvek envelopes. These are my favorite. You can order these on USPS.com. And they have these a lot in the USPS like stores, I guess, or like mailing centers. These are one of the things that they often have. They don't usually have the padded flat rates. You have to order these online. But you can always go pick up a stack, you know, whenever you're going out to ship or whatever, if you're driving by. But I order like bulk online. Like I order like 100 at a time, and then it usually lasts me like a month. But yeah, I have like a ton right now because I ordered way too many, and I didn't realize I had ordered as many. Like I ordered some, and then they didn't come, and then I forgot that I ordered them, and I was like, man, I'm getting really low on Tyvek. Like, Chloe, what are you doing? Why haven't you ordered any? And then I ordered more, and then they both came at the same time. So now I have a lot, but I have the space for it, so it's fine. Okay, this top, this was, in Lori Tata's words, a by Felicia, guys. Oh my god, I hate this. I wanted it gone so bad. I never want to look at this thing again. So, this is a Free People Intimately top, and I personally think this top is so cute, is it not? I think it's adorable, but I have had this. I got this from an estate sale back in, like, May. like when garage sales like first started happening. Okay, it was probably June because garage sales started happening like after Memorial Day. So it was probably June, and my cost of good was $1.21, I want to say. This was like one of the first estate sales I ever went to, like for reselling. And I've relisted it, sent out offers for literally like $10 in discounted shipping. Like, I was just trying to get rid of it. Like, I was ready to donate it because I was going through my stuff last week, I want to say, or the week before, and I was ready to just be like, okay, get out of my house. Like, I don't want you, like, you know, and I've already like paid taxes for 2020 and I included everything I bought. So it's like the money has been spent on the items and I'm just not gonna worry about it anymore, you know? Like, my time is precious, my space is precious, so it'd be like that sometimes. And then I was like, you know what, I'll give it one last hurrah, and I relisted it, and it sold on an offer at $24. I was like, what? After all this time, it's weird, like, how that stuff works, you know? It's weird. Relisting works for me, like, half the time. I try to relist at least, like, once a week. I'll relist, like, 20 things. But, yeah, so I was super excited about that. Next up was another item that it's on Dollar Day for $1. It's this pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. They're like leggings more so, but I sent these off to ThredUp. They didn't sell, so I reclaimed them. And then I may or may not have borrowed some pictures and descriptions, but they were plus size, so I had a feeling they'd do pretty well. So I wanted to list them rather than donate them because they're size 18, and they're just this pair of like black, they're not even jeans, they're literally like leggings, but they're officially jeggings, I'm pretty sure. But I was pretty impressed with these. Actually, they did really well. I wasn't expecting them to do well. And they sold within a week of listing them. So they sold for $28 on Closet Clear Out. So I believe I had listed them at $35. I majorly overpriced my stuff too on Posh because I send out really aggressive offers, and I send out really aggressive like Closet Clear Out offers. And I literally send out like, I have a system of doing like bulk offers where I don't really control what gets sent where. So if I'm going to send out 30% offers on my whole closet, it's literally going to be my whole closet. So if I have stuff priced at $20, it's going to send out an offer that would be way too low, and I wouldn't want to send that offer out. So because of that, I just automatically overprice stuff. So like, I don't have anything really priced under $25 unless it had been listed and I dropped it because I want it gone. But yeah, so another thing, like, I'm just trying to clear out, get rid of stuff. I think my comfortable spot for inventory is probably, I don't really want to be over 1,000, 1,200 at the most. And y'all, that was 1,600 listings after I like delisted maybe 100, 200 items, but I also listed like literally like 600, if not more, in the month of February because I was doing Thriftless February with Lori Tata. Next up is this. I was happy to say goodbye to this too. I don't know why I picked this up. I just thought it was cute. It says soccer is my favorite season. It's not a brand. It's just, I'm a big soccer girl, and it's an XXL. I'm pretty sure this was just like one of those like made in China boutique brands. It's got this cute little heart elbow. Someone sent me an offer of $12, and I was like, yup. I picked this up in the summer for $1 at a garage sale. Probably wouldn't pick it up again, but as you guys know, like, I like the graphic, like, nostalgia tees and stuff like that, like, but it does take a specific buyer, so you have to know that, like, if you pick that stuff up. It takes a buyer that's looking for something like that. It's not like a buyer that's browsing, like, oh, that's cute, like, no, like, someone's looking for something soccer related. And it's not really soccer season, although it might be because high schools are trying to, like, catch up. And they're just playing whatever they can play because they couldn't play before. So yeah, but anyways, so I listed, I want to say it was over 600 items in the month of February, last month. Wow, it's only March. Oh my god, I feel like it's like October. Is it October yet? And so that definitely upped my listing count because I obviously didn't sell 600 items. My normal like selling average per month is like, I usually sell like 110-ish orders on Posh, and then I sell about like 30 to 40 on eBay, but my average selling price on eBay is actually higher than Poshmark, which I feel like is not the case for a lot of people, so I thought that was interesting. But this was a great sale. This is a pair of Madewell jeans. I love Madewell jeans. And they sold for $40. I got these at my Honey Hole for about $2.50. They obviously were priced more, but as you guys know, if you've seen my hauls from that honey hole, I get like discount galore because I go on discount days where like if you're a student, you get 20% off, and then you also get 50% off one item on that day, and then I usually have like a $10 credit. So I average out my cost of goods. So they probably were like $8 in the thrift store, honestly, maybe less. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't keep track, but my cost of good was $2.50, so I'll take it for $40. So I made $32, so I made like $30 off of these, and they sold within 2 weeks of listing. So that was a super great sale. Happy about those. Next up is a basic bread and butter brand for me. It's just Under Armour. This is a pair of like cute little zebra track shorts. I went through a phase where I was picking up activewear like there was no tomorrow. Like, I have so much now. But these sold for $15 on Posh. Someone sent me an offer of $15. And I also got these in my honey hole for about $2.50. And another reason is like if I pick up this and then I pick up Madewell jeans, like these only cost me probably like $2 or $3. Although they're Under Armour. They price up Under Armour for no reason, but they don't price up everything. I wouldn't have bought them if it was more than $3. So they were probably around $3. I keep forgetting to put my business cards in. I'm talking. I'm multitasking. I'm not good at it apparently. So anyways, so yeah, so I made, you know, $12 from Posh, and then after the two, I made about $10 on those, and they were pretty quick flip as well. Those sold within 2 weeks. I kind of bank on those quick flips, so yeah. Okay, next up is these pair of, oh yeah, these were a great flip too. This is a pair of Rei Hiking Pants. Rei is like an outdoor, like company. They do like clothing, but they also do like sporting goods and stuff. It's kind of like Big Five, you know what Big Five is, and they sell other brands, but they also have their Rei like house brand. And these sold on Closet Clear Out for $30, and I picked these up at Dollar Day, so they were only $1. So yeah, so I made $23 off those. Pretty good sale, and they sold, I believe I listed them in February, so I listed a lot in February. How many times can I say that? Alright, let's move over to my regular poly mailers now. We're getting places. We're getting pretty close. I didn't realize there was this many sales to package, to be honest. This is 2 days of sales. And I was thinking earlier, and I was like, man, I haven't had a great week of sales, but then there's literally like 20 things here that I have to deal with. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not complaining. Okay, next up, so these will be more eBay sales, you can see. Okay, next up was this pair of Levi's jeans. Uh-oh, I think these might be the wrong ones. No, like, you know what? I'm gonna not send these until I double check. Because it's eBay especially, so I'm not gonna send those until I double check. But a pair of Levi black jeans sold for $19.99, and they paid for shipping. That was a full price sale. Someone just came in and bought it. It's funny, I price lower on eBay usually, and then I get full price sales, and then I price up on Poshmark and I get offers. So somehow my average selling price is more. This was a good sale. I got really happy on Tuesday because I had a midterm and it didn't go so well, and then I got this sale and I was like, midterm, final. That was my management final. This is a pair of Pete and Greta pants. I found 2 of the exact same pants like a month apart at the same honey hole in the same size. So I don't know if someone like bought the gray pair and then were like, ooh, I don't like these, and then donated them, and bought the black pair and then were like, ooh, I don't like these either, and then donated them. I don't really know, but Pete and Greta is a Johnny Was brand. I'm pretty sure it's like a cheaper brand, but these sold for $80. I had them listed at $99.99. Someone sent me an $80 offer. I said, yeah. My average cost of good on these were $3.26 from my honey hole. So I was super excited. They definitely don't know this brand. If they did, they would have priced it up, because you can tell they know certain brands, and they like Nike and Under Armour. Oh my god, like don't even get me started on those. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, so that was a really great sale, a great return. I still have the other pair. I have the where did those show me? Oh, there it is. I have the gray pair still. So the gray pair was what I found first. So those have been listed probably about 2 months, and then these have been listed about a month, and the black pair sold before the gray. So, but hiking season is like definitely coming up. I mean, hiking season is always a thing in California. It's always hiking season here, but in other places, because of the spring, and so hiking pants I feel like will do really well. I like these poly mailers. They're little cute ones. These are my backup poly mailers because I usually get this size of the eBay poly mailers. And I bought a ton, like fall quarter last year on my shipping discount, and then I actually ran out. I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna run out, otherwise I would have ordered them for winter. But yeah, so I ran out, so I was like, oh, bummer. But I have these to use until I can use my shipping coupon for April. Next up, I sold this. I don't know if I want to, I'm gonna take it out. It's fine. Okay, so I sold this tank. These were bad buys, the next two, but they were actually sold on Curtsy. So if you don't know what Curtsy is, it's kind of like a knockoff, but like nicer Mercari. So if you don't know, me and Mercari had a very intense and dramatic breakup. You can go ahead and go watch that other video on my channel of what they did to me, and it was very upsetting. So I've been listing on Curtsy now for a little while. I've made probably about like 10 sales total, so not a whole ton, but it is set it and forget it. But they're not on Vendu, so I have to list like manually, and I hate doing that. Anybody else? But this is this cute, just little Free People Goa tank, and it's new with tags. So I bought a mystery box from, it was like a mystery wholesale. Like I knew what could have been in the box, but I didn't know exactly, from a fellow reseller, and the box was great, don't get me wrong, but for some reason I have a terrible luck with any mystery wholesale whatever box. For some reason I'm jinxed. Like other people did great with these boxes from her. So it's not her, it's me. Like I don't know what it is. So but my average cost of good came out to a lot more. I was feeling impulsive that day. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was feeling very impulsive that day, so I just kind of, I was like, yeah, I'll buy one. And then my average cost of good came out to $22. And this sold for $25 on Curtsy, and they take 20%. So it sold, I made 20 bucks. So I lost $2, but I was ready to have these gone. I got these, it was like Thanksgiving week, I think, and I can't get any of them to sell for the life of me, but 2 of them sold this week on Curtsy. So I was like, you know what, fine. Get out of my life, you know? We all make bad buys, but yeah, it wasn't a bad buy, it's just me. I don't know what it is about mystery boxes, man. I cannot sell them. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. Like, that's the second one I've ever bought. The first one I bought was even worse. Oh my gosh. And I mean, that one was partly the reseller. Like, it wasn't amazing, the stuff that I got, and I was expecting better stuff, and it wasn't really the stuff I sell either. It was like workwear stuff. And I don't sell that, and I didn't know that at the time, and so, yeah. So I made my money back, because my average cost was only like $5 on those, which is still more than I like to pay. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes, so it's whatever. But yeah, so I lost $2 on this, and it's a great day. But she's leaving my house, or my storage unit, and I'm okay with it. Bye-bye. Next up was another from that haul, but these sold for $40, so I guess I made my money back for both these items, so it'd be like that. But these are really cute too. I would have kept these if they were my size. It's this pair of Free People lilac little corduroys, also new with tags in the original packaging. MSRP is $88, and they're this cute little like button fly going on. So yeah, these also sold on Curtsy. I got offers like back to back for the Free People tank and for these pants. I haven't listed on Curtsy in like a month. Like, I haven't listed anything new, so I haven't been on there like at all. And then randomly I get that offer for the Free People tank, and I thought they were the same buyer at first. I was like, you know, maybe they're the same buyer, maybe that's why I randomly got these offers, but no, they were 2 different buyers. So I don't know. Sometimes life works in a weird way like that. I'm gonna use this poly mailer. This is a cute little poly mailer with dogs on it. I don't know. I got this for free. There was like there's a new company. I think they might be called Package Mint. I'm not sure. But they're like a new poly mailer company, and they were having like a promotion for their opening of their website. And if you like signed up for their email list, you got a free poly mailer. So I was like, okay. And I don't know, it has dogs on it. I thought it was cool, so I did it. But yeah, so those sold for $40. So is anyone else that watches this a college student? Like, I feel like, oh, I mean, winter quarter is always the worst for me. I hate winter quarter, like, every year, but online especially. And then I had my thesis, like, class this quarter, even though I'm graduating next year. That's a long story for another day. But, I had that going, and it was just, like, it was a lot. So that's why I took a social media in general hiatus, like, not just from here, but from Instagram, and, like, I didn't talk to a lot of people, from, like, the reselling community. Like, I was just, like, swamped in schoolwork, and I did a lot of reselling stuff, but just not on, social media. So next up, these sold on eBay for full price. I was very surprised because I kind of priced them up a little bit. It's just these pair of Sanuk yoga sandals. These are like, a lot of the Sanuks have like the sling back. These are just slides. I thought they're really cute. I love this brand. So I literally have like, I have 3 more that I just picked up on the same day, at my honey hole, and I have to list them. But I have another pair listed. And then I have these that sold for $29.99 on eBay. They paid for shipping, and I majorly overcharged them for shipping because I wasn't thinking they were shoes, and I was like, okay, shoes, $8.99. And then these were under £1, so it only cost me like $4 to ship. For shoes, I typically like to wrap them. I have like so much thread up paper because they're anti-sustainable, and they literally wrap everything in tissue paper, and it's so ironic. So ironic. I'm officially done with them, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if I've said that, but now I'm just using them as like a last resort. I don't want this stuff. Take it from me, because I don't know. They keep making changes to just like really weed out everyone, and it's like, what's the point, you know? Like, why? Like, some of us still are helping you make money, so like, this is ridiculous. But anyway, so yeah, so I've broken up with them. It took a lot because I like a challenge, but they mess with me one too many times. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, let me grab this box. So next up, I sold these pair of Danskos. I also got these from the other reseller that I bought out her inventory. These were, I believe this one came out to $2.35 because shipping was a little more for these boxes. But there's a pair of like Dansko work shoes. They sold very quick, and they sold for an offer of $30 on eBay. They paid for shipping and handling, and actually the shipping came out to almost exact. I was a little scared because I thought I was gonna have to pay extra for shipping, which like isn't a big deal because I usually make on shipping. But they actually, like, I think I charged them $11.99, and it came out to, surprisingly with priority mail, it came out to only $11.67. So I don't know how I got lucky for that. And it was just like basic priority mail, like no special box or anything. So yeah. I also, I was on, at the end of December, I won like the Thrifters Villa. Lori and Daniela, if y'all don't know them, I love them. They're like the big sisters I never had, and I love them so much. But go check out their podcast, also their Patreon, how do you say that? Yeah. And they give a lot of like bonus content, and they're amazing. So my favorite people in the world. But they had like a contest to have people like sit at the table with them for their New Year's like season finale special, and I won the contest. So I was on there, and it was funny because I got asked, one of the questions at the end was like, what are your 2021 goals, right? Whether that be like reselling goals or life goals and whatnot. So everyone had, I was the baby of that group, but like most of them were moms or like college grads and stuff like that. So I was the little munchkin. But so all of them had like reselling goals and stuff, and then my goal was actually like anti-reselling. My goal was like, you know what, I feel like I put so much into work, and like my dad always tells me, you know, all work no play makes Johnny a dull boy. I'm sure you guys know what that is. But and that's just a trait of mine. Like, I just feel if I'm not working a ton, I'm not successful. And that's just like a personal mental thing that I've been working on like my whole life, is like, it's okay to, you know, take a break. And so anyway, so I said, you know, my goal for 2021 is to like be a kid. Like, honestly, like be a young adult and have fun. Because also, I mean, COVID kind of took that from me at the same time too, you know, like, but I didn't even like FaceTime with my friends. Like, I'm not good at that. I'm not good with online connections. I'm an in-person type of gal. So that kind of Sorry, I'm trying to, this stuff was too far. That kind of messed with me a little bit, but yeah, so I actually did that the past like 2 weeks, or 2 months, sorry, which was part of the reason I was so MIA. I actually went to bars for the first time with some of my friends, because if you don't know, I just turned 21 in February, so that was really fun. I had like a little bros weekend with some of my best friends as well. And I went out with my parents a couple times to bars, and it was really awesome to like feel like, oh yeah, like I'm actually, you know, not a 40-year-old businesswoman. Like I'm 21, I deserve to have a little fun in life. So yeah, so that was another reason like I took a break to focus on school and just kind of focus on like having fun, because I kind of forgot to do that. So I'm hoping that I continue that, but able to still, you know, do YouTube and podcasting and stuff and find that balance. So I'm working on that. Okay, next up was, as I was talking about earlier, I posted a thing on my Instagram that was like, lowball me, make a bundle, da da da. And I'm gonna say that still, like, make a bundle, lowball me, like, it's okay. So I won't get offended. I don't get offended by any lowballs, by the way. That always, I don't know, that baffles me that people get offended by it. It's like business, you know? Like, I don't know. If I don't like it, I'll just decline. Like, like, I don't care. You know, like, sometimes I counter and sometimes I'm just like, nah. And I just decline. Like, I don't really care, you know? It doesn't bother me. So, but I usually accept offers anyway. But anyways, back to the point. I sold like a big bundle, and I'm pretty sure this bundle, it came out to like, with my prices that are overpriced, it came out to like $2.97, and she offered me $60, and I was like, couldn't be faster to be like, yes. Because it was stuff too that like, I mean, all my stuff was kind of like low cost of goods, unless you're counting that Free People mystery box I bought. But yeah, so it was 7 things I'm going to show you right now, and it was, she offered me $60, and so I made $48 on all this stuff. So first up is this pinch green dress. I'm actually going to take it out of the packaging because it's a bundle, so I can like put it all together and be cute. I like to make bundles cute. I don't know why. I don't have enough time to do it for all my orders, so I pick and choose, but sue me. So this is just this cute like little mini green dress. I thought this was so cute. It was $1 on Dollar Days too. Pinch is a Lulu's brand, if you don't know. So this actually had a good amount of attention. It's been listed for about 2 months, but you know, like I said, I'm not picky. I'm trying to clear out stuff. So that was $1. Next up is this English Rose tank top. It's like this embroidered tank top. I bought this from that inventory that I bought out, so my cost good was $1.68, and there was actually 2 of these, and I sold one already. So I was happy to get rid of the other one. It's just this cute little blouse, embroidered like heavy knit blouse. So this was $1.68, so we're at $2.68 so far. And then next up was this Topshop. I know, guys, I'm wasting plastic. I'm sorry. I'm bad at that. I really am. Next up was this Topshop bodysuit. This is so cute. Just this pink little bodysuit. This was also from inventory, so it was also $1.68. So we're at almost, like, let's say $4.50 now. And then another one from that inventory. Most of the stuff was from that inventory, funny enough. Next up was this Airy tank. It's just a cute little Airy tank top. I anticipated like a couple of these things would sell in a bundle. Like these two, I both assumed they would sell in a bundle because they're so, you know, like, you're just cheaper items. This was also $1.68, so let's say we're at like $6. Another thing from her inventory, love her so much, was this Jack by BB Dakota little pink dress, just like this little coral dress. Not my style at all, but it was cute. I love it, and I want to see it on someone else. So also $1.68, so let's say we're at like $7.50. And then the last thing was this Topshop sweater. I got this for $1 on Dollar Days. So so now let's say we're at like $8, right? Let's say $8. So I made 48 minus 8. I made $40 off of these items. So I don't know, divide 40 by 7, like a little under, so I made like 5 something on each item, which like isn't bad, you know. And if she didn't plan to, I think this might be for her to keep because most of the stuff is the same size. But you know, if she planned to resell it, like what would her cost of good be? 60 divided by 7. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot about. Was let me tell you about these things, y'all. Okay, it's this Doan New Tags little tank top, cami tank top. It's called like the saddle tank, because the color is saddle. The New Tags. I found literally this, so my honey hole had like 50 of these, literally. So I picked up 3 the first time I saw them. Never heard of the brand. Apparently Doan's like a huge bolo, if you don't know. So be on the lookout. That's the tag there. Never heard of her, but I did once I found these. So I found them and I was like, new tag tank top? Okay. And they were priced at $3 each. So I was like, you know, it's a tank top. It probably won't make that much, but like they're cute. And I like picking up multi-quantity because it's like one listing, you know? So I was like, okay, why not? And then, oh my God. So the 3 tank tops I listed, all 3 of them sold. 2 of them sold the first day I listed them, and the other one sold that same week. All of them sold on an offer of $55 each. What? And so I was shook, as you can imagine. I was like, what in the world? Like, wow, where has this brand been all my life, right? And then I was like, dang it, I should have picked up more, right? Like, there was like 10 or 15 this time that I went. So I was super mad because I was like, I should have picked up more. Like, oh, that could have been such a great return. And then probably like a month later, I go back to the thrift store and they're back. There was more, like a ton more. And I was like, ah! And it was, I didn't even notice it. I was literally in line to check out, and their tank tops are on a rack by the checkout. And so I like almost screamed. Like the people there were probably like, this crazy woman here. So I almost screamed and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So I literally just grabbed as much as my 2 hands could hold of hangers, and I ended up grabbing, I think 18, and the cashier messed up and she only charged me for 17. And this time they were only 50 cents because they were tagged at 99 cents, and then they were the half off color. I don't know how they imagined to be the half off color because that means they were sitting there a while. So I don't know why nobody picked those up originally, but beats me. So I only have about 8 left. So I sold the original 3, and then I've sold 9 from the other ones. And all of them have sold somewhere between, with the exception of this one in that bundle, somewhere between $25 and $55. 50-cent investment. Crazy, dude. For a little tank top. I was so surprised. Okay, next up was another like clear out bundle I was just trying to get rid of. This bundle was a bundle of 4 things that sold for an offer of $41. I don't know where that number came from, but that's what she offered, so I said, okay. Okay, so first up was this was these body glove little water shoes. I got this at a garage sale. My cost of good was 40 cents. And then it was this C&B dress. I've never heard of this brand, but it was a reclaim from ThredUp. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll list it. I don't know, it's probably some random boutique brand, but it's just this cute little tie-dye dress. I thought it was cute. So she added that to her bundle. That was $0. So we're at 40 cents for this bundle. Next up is this American Eagle dress. You probably saw this in a haul. This sold on Posh, and then I couldn't find it. So I had to cancel the order, which was a big bummer. But it got back to me, so I relisted it, and then it ended up selling this bundle. I love this dress so much, so cute. So yeah, so this was adorable. This was around $3 at my honey hole, so we're at $3.40. And then this was also from the inventory that I bought out, which is American Eagle hoodie. So my cost of good was $1.58. So we're at what, like almost $5. And then she offered me 41, so I made like 32 bucks ish, and it was $5 investment. So, you know, even though like I probably could have made more if I held out on that stuff, like I've learned now to take the emotion out of it, honestly. Like, it's not emotional. Like, it's all about return on investment. Sorry, I'm crumpling tissue paper because there's a little room in this box. But, it's literally, you know, it's get your money back and more. Like, I don't want to be emotional with items. Like, yeah, could I make more on this? Probably. But is it going to take up space in my mental headspace as well as my literal headspace? Yes, so, you know, I'd rather just say goodbye. That's why I take offers. You know, obviously, if you're not a low cog seller, like, that's probably not the right mindset for you. But if you are a low cog seller, then, you know, why not? I forgot to put a business card in there, dang it. Oh, wait, it's a big box, so I can just, look at this masterpiece here. Ready? Ready? Boom. Boom. Okay, all right, I have 2 more sales for you. I'm telling you, it was like popping off this week. I don't know what's up. Okay, next up is this cute J. Jill dress. I love this brand, and I have like a ton of it because I was like, oh, this is gonna do so well for me, and like for some reason I can't sell it. But other people, they're like, this is my bread and butter, like it always sells for me. But I don't know. I got this for $1 on Dollar Days, and it's just this cute little shift dress, I want to say is what it's called. But it's just a cute little shift dress. It's like soft and stretchy. It's J. Jill, their Wherever collection, which is like their super soft stuff. And it's like wear everywhere. Because it's so soft. Oh, sorry, hiccup. I sold this for an offer of $17. So, pretty cool for me. Got it for $1. That was listed a couple months ago. This was a by Felicia, and I don't know why I bought it. I bought this for $1 on Dollar Days, and I regret it because, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I don't know. And sometimes I just pick up stuff because I'm like, this is cool, because it's got this little, like, emblem here. The brand is called Red, White, Blue Apparel, and it was made in America. So that's why I was like, oh, hey, maybe it's, like, a really good brand, you know? I don't know. I didn't look up comps, and then I bought it last summer. So I've had it for, like, 9 months. And weirdly, it sold, I relisted it, and it sold right away on an offer of $20. So I was like, yeah. So I took it. So I didn't really, sorry, y'all, I didn't add up my, like, total costs or anything for this week. I did so much prepping. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to film a video and get my shipping done before the post office closes. So, yeah. So this is a 50-minute super casual video. So if you watched this, I don't know, maybe you watched it while you're listening or shipping or something. But thanks for watching. So yeah, hopefully this isn't, you know, hi again and then I'm gonna leave for 2 months again. I want to be more consistent and try to, you know, get back. As you guys know, I bulk film. It's more like the editing and like the posting. Like I'm probably gonna film a ton of videos today. Like I even have some videos still in backlog from January of just hauls that I could like edit and post, you know, but I just haven't done it. So if you like this video, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to hit that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like reseller related content, usually not stuff like this, it's usually hauls and stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you had a similar sales week or a great sales week or something, go ahead and comment down below, like what was your best sale this week, or how's your week going? Have you seen an increase because of the stimmy checks going out? I got my stimmy, I was really happy. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Stay gold.